I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile.
Hey guys, welcome back to Miniature Adventures. So today we have a lot to cover as we dive into LV-427's Borg style tiles. We'll be exploring two distinct sets. The standard tiles with the connector pieces that allow you to join them seamlessly, and the Star Trek Away Mission-esque tiles. Unlike the alien-themed tiles, these are more generic in form, yet still provide a powerful and ominous backdrop for sci-fi encounters. They're especially suited for Star Trek role-playing games and Star Trek Away missions. So to start, let's examine the tiles themselves. These have been left unpainted to let the raw details shine through. The craftsmanship here is incredible. Every panel, conduit, and texture evokes the cold, utilitarian aesthetic of Borg design. These tiles let you build out modular environments that strongly resemble the Borg Cube seen in Star Trek Next Generation's The Best of Both Worlds, where the Borg made one of their most iconic appearances. The harsh angles, the textured layout gives an unmistakable look at the collective. As you begin laying out the tiles, you'll notice how quickly a structure starts to form. Even just a few pieces that, like we have here, you can construct a convincing Borg environment. Adding the connector pieces, which are specially designed to integrate with Star Trek Away Mission terrain, allows you to bridge different systems, expand your layout dramatically. These connector tiles make cross-compatibility seamlessly and open up a range of storytelling opportunities. So for this demo, I brought out some of the Modiphius Miniatures, resin printed and scaled to fit perfectly within this setting. I don't like the ones that come in Star Trek Away missions. They're just too big, they're too bulky, and they're just kind of too cartoony. These ones, which are designed for the Star Trek role-playing game, are just absolutely perfect. Whether it's a Federation strike team, Klingon boarding party, or a Romulan reconnaissance group, this terrain just brings every mission to life. Picture beaming your crew in to a silent, dimly lit cube, only to be ambushed by drones emerging from hidden alcoves. It's an incredibly cinematic setup. The terrain from Star Trek Away missions such as reactors, assimilation towers, and power consoles all integrate cleanly with this LV-427 terrain, as you can see here. I've also printed some of the green Borg force fields, which serve as an excellent visual dividers. So first we're going to take a look at one of the corridor tiles designed specifically for Star Trek Away missions. These just feature intricate detail. The alcoves are modeled with precision, the floor mimics Borg plating, and the wall textures include tiny conduits and infrastructure nodes. It's obvious how much care went into the design. These tiles are not only highly detailed but also practical. They're fast to print, cost-effective, and scale perfectly with both standard and premium miniatures. With LV-427's non-Borg tiles section, you can link this corridor to larger environments, building beyond the traditional layouts and into sprawling networks. So this room is a maze-like section. It's a tight maze-like filled area with alcoves and terminals. Its claustrophobic setup is ideal for infiltration or high-stakes stealth missions. Imagine trying to extract a captured crew member while drones patrol the hallways, every turn a potential ambush. The jagged, asymmetrical pathways mirror the unpredictable nature of a Borg vessel, where practicality gives way to the relentless efficiency of a cybernetic hind. I love the idea that we have these different rooms that we can put in different things. Like here we've put the simulation tables. We could put more power relay nodes. You could pretty much put any kind of furniture or terrain pieces that you like. This room is just very versatile in that aspect. And again, the maze-like structure is just absolutely fantastic.
We are Borg.
So this is room 2. Distribution node is kind of what I'm thinking this is. With a more open design, room 2 is perfect for creating a Borg hive center, akin to what we saw in Star Trek Voyager, particularly in episodes like Unity or Dark Frontier. In the center, there's room for a power node or a large console, perhaps even a regeneration matrix. Just the level of detail in the walls and floor, visible wiring that we can see, conduits and modular plating remind you that this is a living machine, always adapting and repurposing. The alcoves along the walls all serve as a perfect places for drones to rest in stasis until activated. Okay, so this room is kind of like the assimilation chamber or a distribution node. With a more open design, this room is perfect for creating a Borg hive center or an assimilation room, akin to what we see in Star Trek Voyager, particularly in episodes like Unity or Dark Frontier. In the center, there's room for a power node or a large console, but perhaps even a regeneration matrix or a bunch of assimilation tables. The level of detail in the walls and floor, visible wiring, conduits, modular plating reminds you that this is a living machine, always adapting and repurposing. The alcoves along the walls serve as perfect places for drones to rest in stasis until activated. I just love the fact that the attention to detail all the way through to the paneling is just absolutely phenomenal. Let me see. Is just really, really beautiful. It just gives you that feel of kind of like a Borg hive, or even you could use this as a Necron facility. This definitely adds to the sets, not just for the Star Trek away missions, but also for Star Trek role-playing games in general. So let's take a look at some of the other rooms. So this room is what I call the multi-level complex. It offers vertical possibilities. The large gaps in the floor could represent elevator shafts, plasma conduits, or deep maintenance drops, all giving you the option to expand your story across multiple levels. The structure is reminiscent of Borg ship interiors shown in Star Trek Voyager, where multiple decks and chambers create a haunting labyrinth environment. Rows of alcoves allow for dramatic ambushes, and hidden terminals could represent control points or objectives. The idea of moving between levels within the Borg ship adds another layer of complexity and danger. It can also be used to bridge multiple other rooms and expand outwards using all the other tiles. So I really do love how this set just adds a unique perspective to the Borg Cube. So here you can see we've brought it all together using all the different tiles from Star Trek away missions, plus the non-Borg tiles from LV-427. Using these tiles, you can quickly create a massive, believable Borg vessel. In this demo setup, we've designated zones for power control, we've research labs, assimilation processing, and more. And the corridors linking everything together, forming a navigable and logical layout. I really like the way that this is just completely expandable. You can just go as small or as big as you want. Whether you go big, an 8-foot by 4-foot setup, or keep it to small for fast skirmishes. The modular nature of these tiles lets you adapt your building to the story. You can even change the narrative. This could be a Borg sphere, a derelict cube, or a repurposed alien station. Change the paint scheme and mix with non-Borg terrain and the possibilities explode. I love the idea that we are not limited to a set layout. This is just amazing and really kind of gives you the scope of the Borg vessels that you could build, or you could literally just have this section here for different levels, and then using the Borg teleporting pads we can build different separate levels that you can then beam towards. So I really do like that aspect of it. This train set is an incredible asset for any Star Trek fan or sci-fi gamer. The modularity, detail, and compatibility with Star Trek away missions creates a foundation for immersive storytelling and dynamic gameplay. Every corridor, every chamber tells a story. Perfect also for Star Trek role-playing games. If you're interested in acquiring some of this terrain for your own games, we do offer 3D printing services and can provide quotes based on your needs. Just drop us an email. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this overview, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more builds and reviews. Until next time, we are the Borg.